Okay.
Okay, hey, so I'm just going to show you how my straps look and put the board on there so you can see everything. To start out with, I have them spaced out pretty well. When I first did it, I only had them like here and here, and I could tell the front of the board was coming up a little bit too much for my comfort, so I moved it up to the driver's seat, which is kind of annoying, but it works a lot better. And just make sure your straps aren't twisted up underneath here. And then I always just make sure everything's strapped down when the car's moving, because I had the metal brackets hitting the car once when I was on the highway. So that's that. Nothing else really on that note. But I will show you how I load my board and how I tighten it up and how much it moves around, just so that you can compare. So I use the fins as a way of picking up the board because it's so big. So I pick it up like this with the fin and I twist it so now it's facing me. And then I just grab it and I lift it up on top of my head like this. Okay, so this is really easy to... Annabelle, stop. No, there isn't. Just stay right there by Scott. It makes it really easy to load onto the top of your car like this. And just from trial and error, I discovered that I like it to be hanging off of the front more than off of the back. So I'm just going to push it forward a little bit. Hey, Annabelle, check on the water table. It's filling up for you. So I made a boo-boo and I didn't untie my clips that I had tied up that I was telling you to anchor down. But I just undid it like that. It's no big deal. Take this strap, throw it over so that when you get on the other side you can easily grab it. Scott's fine, Annabelle. I did the same thing with that strap. Okay, get in the car, Annabelle, you're fine. So at this point you can just, these doors I won't need open again, but I'm going to leave it open because Annabelle's there. So every car's different, but it's really easy for me to climb on top of my car to do this, I've discovered. I just kind of sit up here. So there are numbers on your thing that show you how to thread it. So I just kind of tighten it like that, and I'll go to the other side and give it one last really good tug to make sure that it's fully tightened. See how it moves to the side, and that shouldn't like worry you or scare you because it kind of does hang off the edge and it's still secure that way. Okay. I guess it depends on how tall you are. You can reopen your door and tighten it that way if you want. I might go ahead and redo this. Okay, so I just kind of grab it and use my body weight and just kind of give it a good yank. And I don't like these flapping around just because I'm afraid it'll loosen up. So I will give it, I'll just kind of loop it through and make a little knot, nothing fancy, just to make sure that it's good. It's not going to flap open or anything like that. Okay, so now that you've seen me do it, you can tell that it like kind of moves. Like it just does. It's just the nature of the rack. And you know, you can see that it kind of lifts and I kind of like wiggles, but it really is fine. No, I can't. It really is fine. Joe and I have both done this. We've traveled with it this way, and we haven't had any issues with it. So, see how it's like as tight as it goes, and then it wiggles. So it just kind of like we were talking about, the only real way to keep it from doing that is if we used ratchet straps in addition to this, but we're not going to do that because it's fine. So that's it.